Hey gang, today is, excuse me, I just all of a sudden got itchy. Today is Wednesday the 3rd. Um, my wife is promoting, yesterday was supposed to be Blackout Tuesday. Basically, what it is, according to my wife, because she had to inform me on this, is basically Tuesday, they are basically social media, various members of the social media have basically suggested and asked, um, not to post anything on on Tuesdays. I didn't know this until after I posted my Tuesday video. Excuse me, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. I don't even know why. Maybe because of the fact that I'm not breathing. Um, so instead of posting today, this video, which is supposed to be Wednesday's video, will be posted Thursday. Now Thursday, I will probably post Thursdays on Friday, or I won't post one at all Thursday, or I'll do a double on Thursday. I don't know yet, but I came on here this evening twofold. One is to talk about what's been going on. Today we have been very busy. Tomorrow's going to be another busy day before we take off for vacation. So my videos will either be late, or I may or may not put a video on because of events going on. My wife has basically said try to make at least 3 to 4 videos to last Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. So four videos, because Friday we're going to be leaving out early, and if I do a video Friday, it's going to be a quick, hey, we're in our car, we're leaving Rolla, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and then that won't be posted until Friday late night, because depending on what time we get to a hotel, what time we settle down, what kind of Wi-Fi service I have, those kind of things. So today's video is kind of like, or this video is kind of like an informative video and a just generalized vlog. I'm not even going to classify it as anything beyond a vlog. So before I actually continue, I'm going to read, and I won't have any of my Bible material with me because I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that. And my aunt and uncle who live in Ohio are very, I wouldn't say very religious because they're not like extremists, but they're old school. And my aunt grew up in a farming community in Ohio, and they were raised, in a certain way that cursing is not exactly acceptable. So I have to kind of watch myself because sometimes I get excited and blurt out something. But anyhow, June 3rd's Bible verse is Genesis 41:15 and 16 from the NCV. Now, if anybody knows what the NCV is, you're familiar with that particular Bible, let me know, because I'm still like, NCV, what's that? New something or other version? I don't know. But anyhow, it says here, the king said to Joseph, I had a dream, but no one can explain its meaning to me. I have heard that you can explain a dream when someone tells it to you. Joseph answered the king, I am not able to explain the meaning of dreams, but God will do this for the king. So, that's the Bible verse for today. Sorry, my memory is trying to jog itself. Joseph, the robe of many colors. Okay. Anyhow, I don't know if I'll get one out tomorrow, because depending on what time we get up and what we do tomorrow. Because tomorrow is basically clean up the house, pack the bags, get everything basically ready to go in the car. Probably pack everything except for like the foods, because you can't leave the foods in a car, even though it's in a cooler. But so I still have to go out there, and I'm gonna probably try to get up early again like we did today. Of course, we got up early to take the car for an oil change, a tire rotation, and a 16-point checkup just to make sure the car can handle a long trip. Um, so that was one of the first things we did. And then we ran to Walmart to do our grocery pickup, which we did a haul about. And then Jerry had some items to go pick up from Kohl's. And then, of course, we ran over to CVS for our meds to make sure we had plenty of our medication for the trip. And then while we were at Walmart, Mom wanted to go inside to look for a few things, and I had to go inside for pseudoephedrine, because pseudoephedrine you have to go inside to get. You can't just order and pick up because they want to see an ID and whatnot, because of what some dumb people do with Sudafed. It is, from what I've told, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've been told pseudoephedrine, or one of the ingredients in pseudoephedrine, is used to cook up drugs, and I'm just kind of like, that's not me. My closest drug is basically the medication I have to pick up from the store. I don't do that kind of crap. I never have been one of those people to be addicted to that. I did try at one point in time, way back in my teens, like 40 years ago. I did try marijuana, and I was like, if it wasn't for the fact that it's a smokable item, and I can't handle the smoke because of my lungs, it might be something I would do for my medical, my psychological, at that time, mostly psychological issues. But that was, that was an experimentation in one item, and I went, no, not really my bag of tea. So I never got into it, like, unfortunately, my cousin. But I won't talk about him. Actually, I will talk about him. He did get into some stuff that really messed up his life, but thank God, between 5 kids and two wives, I think it was, he finally came around and said, I have to straighten my life out for my kids because nobody else is going to. So he's back in there. Well, he moved up to Colorado when he started getting messed up. But he's back in Arizona, living close to his mom, taking care. Well, most of his kids. Well, I think all of his kids are grown up, and 2, maybe 3 of them that I know about from Facebook have their own kids. So my cousin is now a grandpa, and his mom is a great grandma. Thank God she's doing so good. I mean, there were times where we thought she wasn't going to do good. But all in all, we're all back to a better side of ourselves. I was almost going to say normal, but I don't like that term, because normal is a dishwasher setting, not a frame of mind, because there's no such thing as a normal frame of mind. And those of you who think there is a normal frame of mind, I'm going to politely say you're wrong. Most psychiatrists would tell you the same thing. No individual person is alike. So if there's no one individual alike another individual, there's no norm. At least not a textbook norm. But anyhow, jumping off that bandwagon, while we were in Walmart, I got 2 things. One thing was for the house. And I may or may not do a video for it because of, well, I can do a video of it, but I just can't give you all the information, because we decided to, because we've been having problems with our Wi-Fi routers. Excuse me 1 second. I did that off camera because there was one person who basically wasn't happy with the fact that I did it on camera once. So just trying to appease everybody, but take care of myself at the same time. But anyhow, the one thing I got, which I may do a video for one of the videos while I'm gone, is a new Wi-Fi router, because what we have now is one router and two booster boxes, and they don't all like to communicate with each other, like crashing every other day or so. So Jarianne had looked up information on a better Wi-Fi system, and we found one that we're gonna do a lot of research on. We got it, but we want to do extra research on it, and maybe get in contact with the company to see if we can promote it, because it's a new system by an well, the company's been around for a while, but it's just a newer system, and it's three devices in one. It's got the main hub, then it's got two separate units to put in various locations in the house to boost the signal throughout the house. So that's one thing we got. Another thing we got, which will be an unboxing, is Mom decided to get herself a Dyson fan unit. It's basically one of those fangle dangle looking things. There's no blade. It's got this weird odd-long piece that blows the air through it, and it's a 3-in-1. It's a air filter, cool air, hot air device. So I'm gonna do a video on that later on this evening. But what I'm trying to do right now is the second thing I got at Walmart. I'm sorry if I'm going fast, and I'm sorry if this video might be a little rushed. I just got done. Well, before I show you what I just got done, and I think I already said this, and I'm sorry if I'm going round robin. It is 85 degrees. It was 91. I waited until the sun started going down so it would cool off a little bit to go out and basically clean up my van and get it ready for our trip. I basically I pulled seats out of one Stone Go. I am putting another seat down in a Stone Go for the front end, or for the middle seat, not the back seat. Back seat is up. Middle seat, one of the middle seats is going down. That's where the cooler and the snack goods are going. The back area where the back seats were Stone Go'd, I pull them out so we have the bench to sit in, to put Mom's up walker and suitcases, basically. So I'm a little warm. I'm a little hot and sweaty. That's the one thing I didn't bring in here with me, is my drink. Oh well. That in fact, with these lights on, this room is starting to heat up, and I'm like, I want out. But yeah, it's been a fun, busy day. But one thing I got myself, because factor one, it was cheap. Two, with all the hard work I've been doing lately, I kind of deserve it. But it is one. Sorry, I'm fidgety. Yes, I'm sorry. I got, as my aunt would say, and I think Liz, who is one of my viewers, would say, I've got ants in my pants. It's because I'm hot and I'm trying to get things done. But anyhow, I got myself an Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed Origin for PS4. Now, some people are going to get a little upset, but I'm sorry. I had this game for Xbox One. And because I'm such a big Assassin's Creed fan, and I've got PS4 as well, I decided, you know what, I want to try to see how it works on PS4. Now, the good thing is, if for some reason I don't like PS4, or I like PS4 over Xbox One, I can take the other games, since I do keep my boxes, to GameStop once I'm done with the vacation. If they're up to full specs and open and have business going, I can take my old games, trade them in for credit for new games, or use those credits right away for a used game that I want. The only downside about used games, I'll be honest with you, because I've discovered this, is if you get a used game and you open up the box, and this must have been a used game because it's missing Paperwork. So this must be one of their refurbished games, and I should have known, but it's not a big deal. I can download the information from the website. I just want to quickly peruse through this to make sure it's not a bonus. It doesn't have any bonus features. No, it does not have any bonus features. So maybe it didn't have paperwork, because a lot of times the games that have bonus features will have paperwork to how to download the bonus features. Not a big deal for me. It's not gonna bug me one bit. I can still play the game. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off because I have not much else to say about anything right now. I might have more to say when I go to do my video for the other stuff. But like I was saying, while I'm in Ohio, I may or may not be able to put content into into my channel. So I'm trying to create at least 5 videos to automatically be put into play. I think those are the right words. Anyhow, I'm sorry if you didn't like this video because it seemed a little rushed or seemed a little round robin, or I just seemed a little not my usual self. It's 3 different reasons why. 1, I'm trying to rush to do multiple items. 2, I'm exhausted, so my brain is just going a mile a minute, and my mouth is trying to keep up. 3, like I just yeah, I should have done this earlier, and I'm so sorry. I should have just slowed myself down. So if you like this video, and I hope you guys did. I hope you were able to keep up with what I was saying. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't, I'll understand. This video is probably like Rush City. So, I'm sorry. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them down in the comment box. I'll peruse through them before I fall asleep and try to answer them or let you guys know that I at least took a look at them. If you're new to my channel, or you're a current subscriber and know somebody who might be interested in my videos, whether it's this one or some of my other videos, try to convince them to join. I mean, it's free to join. You're not being charged anything. But the more subscribers I get, the faster we'll get to 1,000. Last time I looked, I was around 920-ish. So I've got 80 or so more people I need before I can go public. A lot of people try to rush people to join so they can start earning money through this. I'm on the fence about that. I want 1,000 viewers so I can do live chats and hopefully communicate with you people live. As for the monetizing part, hey, if I can start earning money, but it took Jerry almost a year or more to really start earning a significant amount of money for me to be able to not have to work a full-time job, maybe be able to retire and do more with Jerry, more of my own videos, whatever. So I'm not rushing it. I'm just happy that I'm getting there. Anyhow, I bid you guys a good night. God bless. Be safe. Be kind to one another. What's going on out there in our streets right now with the protests and whatnot? There's been a lot of good stories. There have been some other stories that are just kind of like, really. Those who are protesting in peaceful manner without causing any harm or damage or getting into trouble, they're just exercising their Second Amendment rights. Good job, folks. you're doing it in a way that Martin Luther King himself would have been proud of. But for those of you who are going out or know those who are, you don't even have to be one of them. Just the fact that those who are doing the opposite, they're being violent, they're being destructive, they're terrorizing communities and destroying businesses. That's a criminal act, and that's on you. You know, what happens to you if you get arrested or you end up getting hurt by your own means? That's just because of the fact that you're not really thinking rationally. Um, but yeah. Anyhow, I'm finally going to go ahead and sign off because my mind is starting to run low. I need to go juice. I need to juice up. That sounded bad. I know I need to go get myself a dew. So, yeah. Guys, have a good night. See you later. Bye.